and everything settles back. I believe Bengi got the blue buff. So deny blue from Goon certainly will hurt, but not going to be the end of the world, especially across from LeBlanc. He's going to have wave clear despite that.
Oh, but they're still ganking bottom. Flash from T1 P. Double teleport as Lies and Long look to make their way down there. That's going to be a chaotic fight. 4 members of Dan are there. Bengi gets the cask and Cat goes down. First blood to Bengi. Lies with no flash is walking as slow as he can to make it back. Scarl gets popped off. Bear Trap on a rope is going to proc. And with poison ticking down on him, he will walk away with his life. But Vici are still there. And easyhoon is like, fight, guys, fight. I've got it. Drops the Weaver's Wall. He's found Karin on the backside. Flash leap to get out of there. Teleport started and canceled as Gung was farming in the mid lane. T1 P stealths in to lead the charge for his team. But Dan Gaming, predicting the missing Talia, are recalling in separate bushes. T1 P is there. And Choo actually forces the fight. Dan Gaming. Oh, no. They had the opportunity to leave, but they did not take it. And this is turning into a horror film as Vici collapse and pick up those 2 kills. Lies teleports in and walks through a turret to escape.
Disaster there. I think this is the first time that we've actually seen Dan Gaming be indecisive with anything that they've done the complete series. It should be a 3rd kill. There's no way Maokai's getting out of here.
Lies.
Oh, he
flashes
flashed.
the slow. Bengi's almost got a cast. Flash cast gets him right back in. He stalls it out and gets good damage, but that is heal used, so trading 1 summoner spell for 2. Meanwhile, Long is working on the top. Gung looking for the kill onto Bengi. It does not find it. They turn now back onto that tier 1. Karin for the flank forces Caveman away. They need to actually finish off the turret, though. It's at less than a stone's throw of health. There's a teleport flank from Long. He's looking to get in from the side. The turret finally falls, but Long is turning it into a fight, and this is going to be a bloody one as Cat is the first to die. They found some damage onto Karin. Meanwhile, a huge snare onto T1 P, and they assassinate the AD carry. Gung is escorting Vici's Caveman and easyhoon back. Almost has the Shatter proc, needs to go in for it, but decides to respect the Talia instead and just focuses down those minions. And you can see he's got his Abyssal Scepter working towards Morellonomicon. Meanwhile, T1 P looks for the assassination onto Choo. He's got his whole team there. Chain of Corruption in there, charging in from behind. He's pinned against the wall, and Caveman lands the hook. That's a dead AD carry and support from Dan Gaming as Weaver's Wall brings easyhoon in. Goon gets some damage onto easyhoon, just tries to punish him a little bit. It's down to 1,000. They're taking so much AoE. Karin looks for the steal. He gets into the pit, and it's T1 P who gets it, but they are at such low health. Lies wants to fight along with Goon, and he gets 1, looking for 2 now as he targets Caveman in the back. He's going to be knocked up. It's up to Long to shred through them. Gung is zoned out on the side as that's the respawn from Choo showing up. Caveman dies as he pops his way out. Cat follows up. Does not find anyone else. The rest of his team is gone, but somehow Dan Gaming find 2 kills off of the back of that. Flash onto easyhoon. He's surfing to safety, but he is running out of time. Ooh, that Shadow Orb so close. Seismic shove back. Gung is actually out of mana. Easyhoon will die to the minions or the turret. Gung just has to stand there. Or not, actually.
He's trying to get back onto his rock.
There we go. Sitting just outside of vision of that ward. His sweeper does not spot it. easyhoon's right there, and they have managed to burst him out. Cask and a hook. They stagger the CC, and that's a free kill. He's trying to cover it right now as he's trying to cover the tier 2. Cat has no flash, remember. He used it to try to go for the pick. That means Caveman gets to all in. easyhoon sets up the wall to separate the team. Meanwhile, Long is racing up to join over with the rest of his team. This is not for a fight. This is so that they can collapse. Vici Gaming now turning onto the Baron. Scuttle Crab is going to spot this, though, and that's teleport ready for Gung, but all of the ultimates are back up for Vici. Vision is being tossed into the pit. So many control wards as the hook finds Lies. He's the tank, but if they can kill him, they can set this up really well. He gets himself a nice, healthy shield, but has to walk through this. Choo is in the choke. Long is in front, soaking all of these hits. Meanwhile, Gung is ready to flank onto easyhoon. He's found T1 P, but that's Flash. Karin tries to follow up. Meanwhile, Choo is kiting it back out in the choke. Long is backing away. Finally, that's the tank of Cat dying. Flash cast from Bengi and a hook onto Cat means 3 members of Dan are dead. It's his signature champion. Walks up to the pit, immediately spotted, gets a little vision over the side. Gung goes in. He manages to get the kill on the back side, and again, Gung is going to try to go for the play. He's got flash, he's got stealth, he's got everything. The rest of Vici are just taking so much damage from this Baron. There's the Weaver Wall as easyhoon tries to get into the back. Karin goes in, looks for Bengi, goes down, and that's going to be the smite pickup for Vici Gaming. They've got the Baron. And Gung is going to back away. easyhoon and T1 P will chase Gung away. He uses Distortion. If he pops back, there's a Twitch there. Last Whisper has been finished for Choo-Choo, but a hook catches onto Lies, the frontliner. He's so tanky, but it's not tanky enough. He is shielding up as much as he can. Caveman is taking a few hits while EasyHoon is going very low on the side. Caveman backs it away. Long flashes in. Lies finally going to die to Bengi as Vici just raw stat bump. They catch Karen on the side with a big hook. He leaps back, but the poison is ticking along with the true damage. He goes down along with Lies and Cat. They turn onto the inhibitor. Vici Gaming now turn onto the Nexus itself. And the dive onto the fountain from Chuan P to get that 4th kill. Vici Gaming, from the brink of defeat on set point, come back in game number 3 to take the win.
So there's still some life left in the squad. Looked much more confident. Hopefully they can turn this momentum around.
Perhaps just trying to keep an eye on Bengi. There are a lot of pings going down from Vici that he could be missing. Cat shows up, gets some damage. As Karin shows up, that's Stand United. Choo-Choo is left behind, but they bring in the Shadow Dash. They're getting good damage onto Chuan P. They've got Caveman. The crit gets 1. Bouncing Grenade looks for 2, and Goong shows up to finish off the 2nd.
And it feels that the pace of every single game in this series is set by the initial bot lane gank, because he will have the safety of the Spirit Rush either way.
Oh, and Choo-Choo is outplayed, going for the grenade on a minion, and immediately the collapse. Teleport as well. They get that kill. Chuan P locks it down. Cat is down there trying to hold the wave. There's no teleport. There's no Stand United. Great use of Vici Gaming's window. Bengi's even down here.
I was going to say, even better use of the fact that Bengi's joining the party. There's the cast.
Cast knocks him under the turret. There's no way this Lulu survives. Vici Gaming execute the dive and reclaim momentum. They're going to try to rush down bottom tier 1. They've even got a flank from Goong, but he spotted out. Charm tags onto EasyHoon. They managed to get a snare, but that's a Vladimir. They're not going to be able to kill him. Curtain Call finding some damage, but they are so tanky. Dash in, hook onto Karin, and he is going to flash back. Somehow survives. Bengi escorts him, flash from Chuan P. He eats a charm, and that's going to be a lot of damage out of Choo-Choo. Trying to answer back. EasyHoon flanks onto Cat. He's turning onto Goong. Does he have enough? Choo-Choo is still firing, but he just cannot get through that health. And Lies gets them so low, but so far he's only able to get 1. 3 members of Dan Gaming die for one of each. Chuan P is up 20 CS. He's been able to show up huge as Goong. Oh man, managed to follow up with the rest of his team. Long is there, doesn't have his Zanya's finished and dies. They even get the kill onto Choo-Choo.
Down to the execution of these 5v5s, and who's going to outscale?
Whoa, Flash Polymorph. You can't take the Lantern when you're Polymorph, but if you land a hook onto Goong, you can force a fight. He dashes through 2 sides of the box and eats huge burst damage. Great setup from Caveman, and then an equalizer behind it.
Shin can always get to a team fight first in a side lane, so it's advantageous to play those side splits.
That's immediately what we see as the snare is still going to catch Bengi. He's kept alive quite a bit. There goes the Curtain Call. That's going to be a flank from EasyHoon, though. He manages to get into the back and get some good damage before turning around. No kills picked up, but he gets the Hemo Plague before dropping into a pool. Some AoE, another tether. That's a Caveman setting the line and going down. Finally, Long is caught up, but the equalizer is only going to find Lies. He used his flash already and doesn't have a Shadow Dash, so he dies. It ends up being a 1-for-1 top 4 support.
Then you never have to be in a side lane again. You could push multiple side lanes. You could put your banner of command bottom. You could run top. Someone's caught.
Yeah, that's a fight. Chuan P goes down as Karin gets the assassination. Goong goes in, and they set up a great shot, but that's going to be a cast to reset it. Meanwhile, Long is flanking from the far side. Lies is holding 3 people down by himself. EasyHoon gets into the back. He's found Choo-Choo and does not have enough to kill him as Dan Gaming take the fight.
But they will turn on Baron.
His smite is on cooldown. He's got flash. This is going to be so close, and you can see them waiting over the pit to zone him away. It's all up to Cat now as Bengi has found the support undefended, aggressively seals him. That's a barrel to keep himself safe. He's already down to half. The charm misses. They're taking a lot of damage from the backside of this. They need to respect the vision a little bit more, but they decide to finish it off, and they catch the snare on the way out. This is the sound of a dynasty crumbling. Vici Gaming are falling further and further behind. They've caught Bengi. A huge crit is going to finish him off. They open up with the Curtain Call. Equalizer on top of him, and Choo-Choo is just sitting in it while he's firing away. Goong is doing some huge work and continuing to push forward. Dan Gaming, 5 versus 3. They've broken the inhib line. Bringing those minions in. Chuan P tries to clear it. It's his last hope. All the minions have been reset, but the next wave comes in. Another charm lands. They've got the CC. Another assassination. It's 5 versus 2. EasyHoon trying to come up big. Stand United from melee range. Lies is right there, but the next inhibitor has been broken.
The death timers are relatively short on Bengi. They just need to be zoned out of the area. Jin ultimate.
There's the curtain call once again. EasyHoon is healed up, but that's Karin doing great damage. Xuantran is escorted away. Lies, forces his flash, gets into the back. Cat goes in. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. EasyHoon is trying. He gets 1. Looks for Choo-Choo. He's Zanya's to stall it out. The charm misses as well. That's a dash to try to kill him, but they have got enough damage. That's the crit. EasyHoon from the grave has now put all of his faith into Bengi, all of his faith into Long, because it's 2 versus 4, and Dan Gaming are chasing forward. The Nexus turrets fall. It's 5,000 health between Dan Gaming and the LPL. Bengi goes down. They leap onto the Nexus, and Dan Gaming have defeated Vici. Cheers of victory as they have escalated into the LPL.